Hi guys, my name is Molly and I am one of the exercise scientists here at Melbourne Yoga and Pilates. Today I will be taking you through a full Pilates session. So today I'm going to mainly focus on strengthening our core and our glutes and also stretching our upper body and lower body. So fantastic, this one, if you do a lot of sitting throughout the day. Just before we start, a quick one, make sure that you subscribe to our page so you don't miss a video, and make sure you give us a thumbs up if you like this video and want to see more. Alright guys, and we will get stuck into it. Let's do it! Alright guys, so the first exercise we're going to do is going to be a curl, but before we get to move for that one, I want you to pop your hand on your chest, other hand on your stomach, and we're going to start by centering our breathing. So what I want you to do, big inhale into the lungs, try to fill up our chest and our stomach as well, and then big exhale. So we're going to take a couple of big deep breaths, try to center our breath, relax our body, and get prepared for exercise. So again, big inhale in through the lungs, and exhale, let it all out. 2 more big deep breaths. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. When you're ready, starting off with our arms up overhead, nice and tall. We're going to make sure that our heels are underneath our hips, and we're trying to keep our feet weight nice and even through our feet. Arms up nice and tall, and we're going to start by doing a curl down. So what I want you to do is reach forward and start to peel your spine all the way down. So think about keeping your bottom tucked under, reaching over an electric fence, and trying to curl down nice and slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. Think about scooping in with our belly, going all the way down, just as far as you feel like you can, whether that's all the way down to the ground, that's awesome. If you can't reach the ground, that's okay. As far as you can, and then we're going to do the opposite coming up. So we're going to start by tucking our bottom under, and then slowly peeling our spine all the way up nice and tall until we are reaching up. Let's do 2 more. So slowly peeling down, scoop that belly button in, think about reaching over that electric fence, slowly peeling down with the spine till you go all the way down, and then reverse as we come up. So tuck that bottom under, slowly peel back up again, big reach up. Perfect, add 1 more. Scooping that belly button in. Really try to take the time going down. And peeling back up. Beautiful. All right, set your feet, shoulder width apart. Hands out to make a T. And we're just going to do some twists side to side. So trying to loosen up the lower back, loosen up the spine. Breathing through this movement. So we're going to do inhale, twist away, exhale back to center. So do the best you can to engage your core. Your core is going to help you pull your chest back and around. So use that exhale. Couple more. Beautiful. Before we move on, we're going to bring our hands behind at our glutes, hook our hands together, and stretching out our chest. So think about trying to get our shoulders away from our ears. Nice big deep breaths in this position. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move to the end of our mat. So we're going to now roll down and walk out onto our hands. So just like what we were before, start with our hands up. We're going to slowly peel down, all the way down to the mat. Bend your knees slightly if you need to touch the mat. Hands down flat, and walking our hands out into a high plank position. So from here, we want to make sure that we're engaging through our core. So we're tucking our bottom under, scooping our belly button in, and having nice strong shoulders. So we're pushing the ground away from us. From here, we're just going to lower 1 knee down to the ground at a time. This one's going to be a core challenge. So right knee down and bring it back up. Then we're going to go to the left. So we're just going to lower Good, so keep swapping, go to the pace of your breath. Keep trying to engage that core. We're going to go for 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice and slow. I want you to slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Drop your chest all the way down, and then from here, as long as you've got no bad back pain, we're going to lift up into Cobra. If you do have bad back pain, or this gives you a niggle in your lower back, just come down onto your elbows and lift your chest up slightly. You don't have to do the full back extension. Good, deep breaths in this position. Keeping our knees down, we're going to rock back into child's pose. Head and chest down. Deep breaths. Beautiful. All right, coming into our 4-point hold position now. So we're going to change our position from wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. From here, we're going to scoop our belly button in and try to create a nice flat back. So making sure that we're not sticking our bottom back. We've got a drop in our back. We're going to tuck our bottom under, scooping our belly button in. From here, we're going to start off with extending one leg out, squeezing into our glute, and then bringing it back down. Let's go for 10 on one side. That's 2, 3. Think pointing your toe, go nice and long with that leg. Squeezing that glute to lift up. Good, 3 more. And done, beautiful. We're going to stick to that same side now. We're going to keep our knee bent and we're going to lift it out to the side. It's called a fire hydrant. So we're going to lift out and then back in. So exhale, lift, inhale down. Let's go for 10. That's 3. Good job. 6, 7, 3 more. 9, 10. Beautiful. We're going to shift our hands forward now, and we're going to let our hips come forward, engage through our core. From here, we're going to do 3 tricep push-ups. So slowly lower your chest down as far as you feel comfortable, and then big breath out as you push up. We've got 2 more to go. Little bit of challenge on the upper body to break up with our legs. 1 more, slowly lower yourself down. Exhale as you come up. Nice. All right, bring our hands back to that 4-point hold position. Next time, we're going to go over to the other leg. So 10 reps, extending that leg out. Really focus on squeezing that glute. Really trying to get that core activation and glute activation. Beautiful. 7. 1 more. 10. Good. And same side. We're going to do a 90 degrees and lifting that leg out to the side. Let's go for 10. 2. 6. 4 more. Keep engaging that core. And done. Beautiful. We're going to rock back into child's pose. Give the arms a break, legs a break. Good stretch on the lower back and the glutes. Beautiful. We're going to come forward and roll over onto our back now. So starting position here, we're going to have our knees bent. Relaxed in a neutral position. We're going to start off with some core. So start with your hands over your shoulders. Relaxing your head. Now, when you're ready, our next exhale, we're going to curl up, lift our shoulder blades up off the ground. Arms going to go by our sides. We're going to push our lower back down into the ground and tuck our chin in. This is called an ab curl. And then as we come back, we're going to inhale. So exhale, curl up, push your lower back down. Inhale, release. Let's go for 10. So think about as we curl up, big exhale, think ribs to hips, really tucking your chin down. Good, keep going, keep squeezing that core. I think we got 2, okay. And last one. Perfect. All right, we're gonna do that again. This time we're gonna lift our legs up into tabletop, so turning up the heat. Let's go for another 10. So really pushing your lower back down into the mat as you curl up. Keep that scooping through that belly button. Doing well. If you get any neck pain, you can bring one hand behind your head to support. Just as a little bit of support, you're not pulling up on your neck. Let's go one more. And relax. Good. All right, popping our feet down. Relax our shoulders, heads down by our sides. We're going to start by doing some pelvic tilts and glute bridges. So we're going to start the movement by tucking our bottom under and pushing our lower back down into the ground. So we should feel some core and a little bit of glutes. So then from there, we're going to push through our heels, squeeze our glutes as much as we can to lift up into this bridge position. And then we're going to slowly peel back down. So again, starting the movement by tilting our pelvis up, so tucking our bottom under, drawing through our navel, and then push through our heels, getting our hips up, squeeze, and back down. Let's go for 10. That top position, think about squeezing a pencil in between those glutes. Nice and tight. Go for 4 more. Keep drawing through the navel. Beautiful. All right. If that was quite challenging, just stay with this one. If you're up for the challenge, we're going to go for 10 on each side, single leg glute bridges. So lift one leg into tabletop, exact same thing. We're going to start by tucking our bottom under, big push through one heel now, and hips up. Let's go for 10. Using our breath, exhale as our hips come up. 4 more, feel the bend. One more for me. And down, swap to the other side. Let's go for another 10. Go 4 more, keep using your breath. Keep that muscle-mind connection, squeeze that booty. 2 more. And done, beautiful. All right, hugging our knees into our chest. And we're just gonna rock side to side. So stretching out our back and our glutes. Little massage. And release our legs back down. All right, we're gonna go back to some core now. So we're going to pop our hands behind our head. Just like what I said before, they're just there to support your head. You're not going to pull on your neck. All the work is coming from your core. So we're going to start by exhale, curl up, and think elbow to the opposite knee. So you're going to lift one leg up, twist, and then pop it back down. So let's go to the other side now. So exhale, curl up, elbow to the opposite knee. Think about pushing your back down into the ground. Inhale back down. We're going to go for 10 on each side, counting to 20. So that's 3. Go for the speed of your breath. 4. Really try to scoot through that belly button, pushing that lower back down. Good. Halfway, feel the bend. Ribs to hips. Really try to get your elbow as close as you can to your knee. Four more. Let's do 1 and 2. Good. Bring your arms up over your head, legs out, and try to go nice and long, stretching that core out. Well done. Big deep breath. All right, we're going to roll over onto one side now. So we're going to have our head down. So have your elbow bent and create a pillow. From here, we're going to have our knees and feet together. We want our knees bent, feet in a line with our hips. So if you looked up and drew a line, your hips and heels would be in line with your torso. From here, keeping our heels together, we're going to do some clamps. We're going to do 10 clamps with our feet down. So again, we're going to exhale, lift our leg up, squeeze into our glute. Inhale, back down. 3, 4, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. You can stick with that one if you found it quite challenging. If you want to turn up the heat, we're going to lift our feet up, keep them there, go for another 10. 10 clamps, let's do it. Doing well. 9 and 10. Beautiful. All right, we're going to straighten out our legs. Top leg, going to come forward, so bending our knee 90 degrees, hip 90 degrees. Arms come out in front of you, and this top arm is going to come up and twist over. So we're just going to go as far as we can reach, trying to get our rib cage around. This knee stays connected to the ground. Bring it back, we're going to do one more. So top arm comes up and over, big stretch, open the floor. And back to the start, beautiful. All right, we're going to push up, come into a side seated position, make a triangle with both legs. And from here, we're going to have one arm up and over, going into our mermaid stretch, big deep breaths. And other side. Beautiful. Swinging our legs around, we're going to do the other side now. So coming into that side lying position, create that pillow for our head. Knees and feet together, everything's in a line. Let's go for 10 clamps. 6, good, 4 more. Last one. Beautiful. All right, you can stay here, or if you're turning up the heat with me, lifting our feet up. Let's go another 10. 6, 4 more. One more. Big squeeze and done. All right, straightening out our legs. Top leg, bend 90 degrees, knees in the hips, hands come forward, and we're going to go those open books. Go for another 2. So arm comes back, big stretch. Really trying to get our rib cage around and come forward. One more. Making sure we keep our legs down, getting our chest up and around. And back. Beautiful. All right, pushing ourselves up, coming into our side seated position, again making triangles. We're going to go for our mermaid stretches. Big deep breath. And swap over to the other side. Beautiful. All right, we're going to roll around over to our 4-point kneeling position. From here, we're going to take our hands out a little bit further, tuck our toes under, and we're going to rock back into downward dog. So trying to get our chest towards our knees and heels down to the ground. Big deep breaths. Then from here, we're going to rock forward and find our high plank position again. So just like what I said last time, we're tucking our bottom under and engaging through our core. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds. So really try big squeeze through the core. Hold our position nice and strong. Big deep breaths. 10 seconds down, 10 to go. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1, and drop down to our knees, child's pose. Give ourselves a quick break. And we're going to rock forward again, high plank, and this time we're going to walk our arms back in to our forward fold position. Nice big deep breath here, and then standing up, nice and tall, arms come up, and big